What is up, YouTubeites? I am back like a vertebrae. I am Dope, your idiot leader, and welcome to my underground lair pirate channel, all the way from Dopetopia. We've got to talk about the greatest comic book event in all space and time. The greatest comic book event that ever happened. There's been lots of people to talk about comic book events. But before we get to comic book event, let's give a shout out to Actual Dracula. If you're not signed up to Actual Dracula's channel, it's a cool channel. Go check out Actual Dracula. And also check out Mark Spector Comics. He's got a cool channel. Check them guys out. Subscribe to their channel. Subscribe to mine if you're not subscribed. Like that like button. Hell, hit that dislike button. I don't care. Hit one of those buttons. I really like when you talk to me in the comments. Talk to me in the comments. Let me know what you think about this video. If it sucks, let me know. If you like it, let me know. If you disagree, let me know. I don't care. Just let me know something. Give me your mama's fucking chili recipe. I'm good with it. But comment. Anyway, today we're talking about the biggest event to ever happen in comic book history. Ever. In all space and time. Yeah. What is that event? What about the death of Superman? It's the biggest event that ever happened. I mean, when I think back of my 40 some odd years I've been on this earth of collecting, I've been collecting for over 35 years. Nothing was bigger than the death of Superman. Yes, there was the, 1989 Upper Deck Ken Griffey Jr. card number 1. Yes, there was the purple Lady Diana Beanie Baby. But nothing was bigger than the death of Superman. If you think about the death of Superman sold $30 million the first day. The first day! It sold over 6 million copies. The line was wrapped around for blocks, city blocks. Literally, I'm not joking. Literally, wrapped around for blocks. People were limited one copy, and they still sold $30 million the first day. DC didn't know what to do. They were unprepared. They had to go start printing the books immediately because everybody sold out. Not only did you have people reading comics, more people back then than you do now, but you had the nostalgia guys, people that read Superman back in the 40s, 50s, 60s. They wanted a copy of the death of Superman. You also had people, this is the first time I'd ever seen an event where people that didn't read comics were going and buying comics because they thought they were going to get rich and put their kids through college. There's people out there buying Death of Superman that had no idea what they were even buying. But they knew they were going to be rich. They thought they were going to be able to, 10, 15 years down the road, buy that damn house in Puerto Rico they want. But it didn't work out that way. It was a limited one per customer, and they still sold over 6 million copies. Blows my mind. Not everywhere is a limit one per customer, but most places were a limit per customer, and they still sold out. I mean, $30 million in one day. Today's time, if you sell 40,000 copies of a comic book, it's a huge success. This thing sold 6 million copies. Is that not crazy? Then, it came out in 1992. And before Christmas in 1992, DC was able to rush along and get the trade out. They put the trade out for $5. They put this trade out for $5. And it had to be the number one selling trade of all time. This thing right here, I find these everywhere. And it's got the main books you want on the back. So get a close-up of that if you want to make a checklist of the books you need. With this being the greatest, this is the first appearance of Doomsday. But it spun across everything from Superman to Justice League, back to Superman. It was everywhere. It was in Superman. It was in the Man of Steel. But it was a great book, a great event, and it was bonkers how crazy this thing was. It was on Channel 2 News. It was on Channel 4 News. It was on Channel 5 News. You could see it on Fox. You could see it everywhere. Everybody was talking the death of Superman. It spread across nostalgia. I don't know what else to say about it. But I pulled a few of my favorite ones. If you ever get a chance to find this in a dollar bin, make sure you get this. This is Superman 75. It is beautiful. Every page is a splash page. So when you see stuff like that, look at that. Superman dead in a pile of rubble. Crazy. There's Jimmy Olsen back there taking a picture. Crazy stuff. And you get stuff like Doomsday over here. All the pictures. Everybody got their ass whipped that was part of the group, except for one guy in particular. Well, Ice didn't get her ass whipped, and this guy right here, Bloodstorm. He was a pansy ass. He ran. He should have got whipped. Look, he don't have a scratch on him. Bloodstorm is a pussy boy. Little bitch boy is Bloodstorm. You know, you look at Guy Gardner, you look at Blue Beetle, they're in the ICU. And Bloodstorm don't have a scratch on him, and neither does Ice. Both of them ought to be deheaded. Can we decapitate these two little bitch boy and bitch girls? Anyway, look at that. That's sad, ain't it? They saw it on the news that their son had died. Beautiful books, beautiful pages. It shows you the fight. You get to see stuff like that. But hey, we got an unboxing. I'm going to show you an unboxing. And I'm going to show you some old Golden Age Superman books that are raw that I pulled out. But I just wanted y'all to see this book. Look at that. It's crazy. And speaking of Doomsday, we were talking about the first appearance of Doomsday. You can get this one. And then this one's just as good. But as you can see, it's got a little 2 right there. See that? That's a reprint of that. And also the Superman's a different color. This is the first print of Doomsday. So get you some Doomsday. That's cool stuff. And let's see. Do we want to do the unboxing next? Or let's just go ahead and show some of these old books. Here is Superman number 4 from 1940. Back then it came out 4 times a year. This is the spring edition, as it says across the top. Spring edition, and somebody wrote their name across the top of it because they love this book. But this is the second appearance of Lex Luthor, and this is the first time that new original stories were put in Superman, because Superman 1, 2, and 3 were all reprint stories out of Action Comics. So this is the first Superman with original content in it. So this is Superman number 4. I got it laying around here. Here's a number 8 that was laying around here. We got to do with the Tommy gun shooting at a gas tank. He's real smart. This is number 8. Beautiful book. We got number 24. Everybody loves a patriotic cover. Patriotic cover. And I pulled number 57. 57. Beautiful book. What can I say? Lois Lane. Yellow cover. I like all those yellow covers. I collect the yellow covers. Anyway. Here is a vintage toy now. It's 30 years old. This one came out in 1995. It is a Doomsday. This is the original toy line. You can see what they wanted him to look like. Doomsday from 1995. I wish they would have made a toy of this, which they might have. I might just not know about it. If you know one, let me know in the comments. But this is from 1995. This is Bone Daddy Doomsday. He's got the bones across his eyes. But I thought that's pretty cool. And, you know, I'm excited about where Doomsday's going, because it looks like next year, maybe this year, we get a crossover. We get a Doomsday special with Superman and maybe Action Comics. But look at that Doomsday. That is the modern day Doomsday. Look how much bigger he is than Superman. Look at all them bones on his back. It's going to take a lot to bring down that Doomsday. I'm awful excited about that Doomsday. But let's get to the unboxing. I got this big box. What is in the box? It ain't a comic book, I tell you that. But this box is the reason I decided to do this video, because I'm excited about getting this in the mail. How could you not be excited about getting packages in the mail? It's like Christmas time, you know? So what is in the box? Ah. What is in the box? Oh! Look at that. Look at that Doomsday. This is a McFarlane Doomsday Superman. Is that not beautiful? Is that not beautiful? Let's get those out, because, you know, you got to let them breathe. We don't care about no packaging. We don't sell shit. It comes down here to Dopetopia and gets stuck in the hole of death. The black hole. Look at those. Look at those. Let me see this big ass Doomsday. Can I get Doomsday out? Doomsday is in there. Oh my gosh, I need a knife. Now can I get Doomsday out? Oh my gosh. We got a piece of ground. Look at that. Look at that Doomsday. Is that not beautiful? Look at that. Look. Look how big it is. And I love the McFarlane toys because they're always big. I mean, here's Doomsday and Hulk. They're big, massive creatures, and they're really detailed. The McFarlanes are where it's at. They cost a little more, but they're really good. So if you ever get a chance to get one of these, pick up this. Looks better in real life than it does on YouTube. There's Doomsday. Big, massive Doomsday. A lot better than the 1995. And we'll go on this stand right here. It's going to be beautiful. And let's get out Superman. Why don't we get out Superman? Superman looks a little easier to get out. This is McFarlane Superman. Dang, dude. What the hell? They put them in here where you can't get them out. I don't think most people take them out of the package. They collect the crap. But there is the Superman. Beautiful, beautiful. And they made him lifelike size. He's a lot littler than Doomsday, as you can see. So, Doomsday goes on here somehow. And, whatever. Anyway, that is all for today. That's all I got to show you. I got shit laying around everywhere. But anyway, until the next time, read your comics.